Hello and welcome to the Centralia Regional Library District. My name is Rita Lewis. I am the Youth Services Librarian here at the library. Today we are going to talk about the Exploration Station. As many people know, libraries are a source of learning, and our cart here is a source of wonderful learning for our kids. First we have drawer number 1, and in this drawer we have part of a dolphin. So if you are interested in dolphins or marine science, you can actually see the inside of a dolphin and put it together and learn about its lung and its liver and how all those pieces fit together. And there is a book that helps you learn the different body parts and how they function in the dolphin. So we're going to put this back and we're going to move on to drawer number 2. And in drawer number 2 we have mega shark teeth, so you can learn all about different sharks. And there are samples of each shark's teeth in here, except for the ones that are extinct. Although here is a replica of the megalodon. Now that was a big shark if this is its tooth. So fascinating. And let's do drawer number 3. And in here we have, you might wonder, what is that? You can feel it. Part of it's rough, part of it's smooth. And there's a card in here that corresponds with it. So you can look at it and say, is that a piranha? No, that's not from a piranha. And then you look and you see, maybe it's from a stingray. And you can read all the facts about a stingray. And we have a sample of a starfish with the magnifying glass, so you can get up close and look at all the little details. And each one has a card so that you can learn about all the facts of these wonderful sea creatures that live in the water. Here is an impression of a piranha, and we have a shrimp and all those little legs and tentacles, and another shark's tooth, and you can feel it, how rough it is, how smooth it is. To use all of our senses. Let's move on and see what we have in drawer number 4. Oh, it's a puzzle. Puzzles are wonderful to put together. It helps us learn how things fit together. And this one happens to be in the shape of a sphere or a ball. So we get to put together a ball. So wonderful stuff. Let's look what's in our purple drawer. Purple drawer has this wonderful book about the oceans. And as you noticed, everything in here deals with the ocean so far. And as you open it up, you can read all about the different parts of the ocean. And this is the best part. It's a pop-up book. So you can actually get a 3D visual of how things work. And there's a P down at the bottom and a little paragraph that tells you what each little thing is, whether it's a limpet or sea urchins or starfish or what kind of starfish. This is just one of those wonderful pop-up books that most libraries don't let out of the library because they never come back. And you have life at the top, and it goes through the different depths of the ocean to all the way to the bottom where it's the abyss and the darkness. And you can read about all those creatures way at the bottom of the sea. And these always have a theme. These down here usually are things that are always in the box. Like a little electronic game and another electronic game that you can exchange cards. This one doesn't beep. You just got to watch the buttons, roll the little thing, look up there. It doesn't beep, it doesn't say anything. Way before smartphones. For our people who like to build things, we have some craft sticks that have little indentations in there, and you can build all kinds of wonderful things as big as your imagination, whether it's as simple as a box or something very elaborate like maybe a bridge. You could do so with all these wonderful little craft sticks. And then we have, if you are the artist or want to learn how to be an artist, we have different art projects, little books in here that you can learn how to draw. Whether it's drawing in here or here's some other art techniques. These are more color mixing and drawing techniques and shading. And we also have some in here called about dragons and dragons, because dragons are a big thing. And if drawing isn't your thing, but graphic art is, we have the original spirograph. Made a little update because it doesn't come with the pins anymore. So we have the clipboard, but you can still do wonderful things with the little spirograph. Let's see if I can get it to work. Yeah. And you can make wonderful shapes. And come out with some pretty cool designs. So we still have our wonderful spirograph. Classic game. And last but not least, from our small drawers, we have all kinds of stickers and things that you can put them on, so you can make a shield if you want. Or there is some stencils in here. You can ask for some paper and you can draw. So this is just kind of miscellaneous paper supplies. You can make your own bookmark. And that is always at the bottom of the drawer. On this side, we have things that stay the same. They're always in there. And here is our wonderful Lego box. And look what somebody left me. Isn't that cool? That is just cool. And that's what Legos can do. It expands your mind that you can build these wonderful little things. Legos are great. It helps you build and invent and explore. Just like our snap circuit. This is snap circuit. And this is the booklet. And you can find a project and it will tell you how to put it together so that you can get the light to light up on those wonderful little circuits. And there's the battery pack, and you have to just put it in there just like that. Just like this. Let's see if Miss Rita can do that. Yep, just like that. And then you have to connect the other objects together to complete the circuit to make either the switch work or to play music or even to make the light come on. Here's my light. To make the light come on. So for those of you who are interested in electricity and circuits and electronics, this is the game for you to explore and to learn how all of that works. because libraries are a source of lifelong learning, whether we're 8 or 85. And in here we have a marble run. And these cubes have holes in the bottom. Some of them do, some of them don't. But you have to put them together in a pattern to make the marble go where you want it to go. And they stack, and they also hook on each other just like that. And you can make them do all kinds of cool things. And some only go one direction, and some go 2 directions. So when you get your structure build, I'll give you a marble, and then you can see how it's going to run. And that is pretty cool. Gravity at its best. And of course, for the child who just likes to play with cars, we have cars, and that is still a wonderful thing to play with. And there is a little city scene or town scene that you can play on. The police car, or the rescue car, or the rescue truck, or the construction truck, and the dump truck. And what else do we got? Ooh, we got another armored police vehicle. And let's see. Ooh, construction services. Now this looks like, actually more like some kind of high dollar car. I don't know if that's actually construction services, but that's what it says. And another little car. So dramatic play is still a wonderful thing to do, even when we get older. And the last thing in our cart, wooden blocks. And these wooden blocks actually set up like dominoes. And you can set them up just like this. Just like this. And make wonderful patterns. And then at some point in time, if you set them close enough, if you hit the first one, the second one will fall. And this is called the domino effect. And it's right here. And that is what we have in our wonderful exploration station. As I said earlier, these are usually a theme, and those change periodically. The bins and drawers on this side pretty much stays the same. So there's all kinds of wonderful and fascinating things to do and to learn while you're at the library. So we welcome you to come into the library. Sign up for our library card, sign up on our website for our newsletter, follow us on Facebook, and come into the library because we are here to serve you. Thank you.